Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tobias Truvillion, and I gotta just say thank you for showing up. Yeah. Hey, before you go any further, please do me a favor, click the like button on there, and if you're not subscribed to me already, make sure you subscribe to Tobias Truvillion. If you don't know me, I'm a professional actor and filmmaker, and I'm a plant-based vegan enthusiast. So you're gonna get a lot of different kind of content, and some of you guys who are already familiar with me, you know, this is just an extension of the conversation. You know, we're always talking about health and wellness, and remaining true to the core. You know, true to the core is a mantra that we started, and it's just to remind ourselves to always stay true to your core. Always listen to that inner voice before you make any decision in life. You know, man, make any decision, if finances, health, wealth, always listen to that inner voice. Always listen to that inner voice first. That God voice in you, and I promise you, if you listen to that inner voice, it will lead you to an abundant life. So that's why we always stay true to our core. But what's going on today is I got my man Key. What's happening, my brother?
I'm good.
Yeah, Key is a young cat that lives in my neighborhood, been around for a while, and you know, I see myself in him. That's actually why I like rocking with him a lot, because I see myself inside in him as a young man. I remember me coming up in my 20s and just like, you know, knowing that I had all this potential and just trying to figure out what my direction was going to be. But yeah, today we having a conversation about just a healthy lifestyle, you know, being plant-based, vegan. I'm plant-based and vegan. I've been vegan for almost 4 years. I made the complete change over from, you know, eating lean meats and greens and just going completely over to a vegan plant-based lifestyle. A dear friend of mine lost his life, and I was working on a TV show, and my leading lady, Erica Ash, God bless you, Erica Ash, she was plant-based, she was vegan, and I was just watching her discipline, and watching like her as a leading lady. It was like, man, I gotta have more discipline. The next level requires more discipline. So I kind of cleansed my body, and I went on this Afro Biomineral lifestyle, and it's been great. It's been great. I feel amazing. I'm always full of energy. You know, I just enjoy it. I enjoy it, and I've learned so much about food and just understanding the body and understanding us as humans and how we're supposed to consume a lot more vegetables and fruits and things of that nature, you know, and all the lies that have been told to us in this country. But my man Key right here, if you can't tell, you can see these shoulders poking out, is a body sculptor, you would say, right? That's what
Absolutely,
yeah. A body sculptor. He's a body sculptor, and you know, he's constantly always looking to push himself. And we've had a conversation, and he wants to make the transition from you know, his meat eating self to being a plant-based athlete. And I want to take you guys on this journey. And actually, Key will be the first true to the core ambassador. So thank you, my brother, for even saying yes to that. And thank you. Yeah, thank you for jumping on. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it real honest, have a real cool conversation. You know, the first thing that I guess I could think about is just, you know, what do you think? You know, why do you feel like you want to kind of make this change? Like, what is it about you that you're like, you know, I'm having this moment in my life that I'm feeling like I want to, you know, make a plant-based change. I want to make this lifestyle change, because that's what I always say to people: it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So why do you feel that way?
Honestly, first thing I thought was mental health. You know, like,
okay, yeah,
mental health. I looked up like what can help mental health. You know, and the first thing that popped up was plant-based diet.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
And then I, knowing you, I was like, Tobias has definitely been going 4 years on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I gotta do it. Like, I gotta make that change, you know, because I wanna better myself first, and mentally, you know, mentally. And, you know, and then with the cherry on top, I look good, you know, like
Yeah.
in the inside.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
inside,
On
you
the
know what I mean?
inside,
I like
yes.
on the inside, like
Yeah.
you look good on the inside and you just feel it on the outside.
That's true.
You know?
That's true. That's
So-
very true. You know, just, you know, piggybacking on that, you know, when we talk about the foods, and I always tell people, if you can discipline the foods that you're putting in your mouth, you can discipline other areas of your life. But even putting good foods into your vault that way, you'd be surprised of the spiritual nourishment it does for you, the mental acuteness that you gain, you know, the sharpness and stuff. So, you know, the mental health aspect of it is really true, you know, and it all stems from the food. I hate to say it, but the food dictates your behavior.
It really does.
It dictates
really
your
does.
behavior.
It really does.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know,
You are what you eat, right?
You are what you eat.
are what you
You
eat.
are what you eat. And I even say, like, for me, you know, the reason why I do all this is because I wanted to be like people's guiding light. You know, I wanted to be your North Star, because I had to make all the mistakes. Like, for 4 or 5 months, I was like walking in the dark, like, oh my God, where am I going? I'm not sure. And I was like literally like walking down like a dark alley, can't see nothing, can't see in front of you, can't see, but I just taking baby steps and walking and walking and walking. And then eventually I got to the other side and the light, and I was like, oh wow, okay. So I want to like help people get there faster and
Right.
don't have to go through all the pitfalls that I did. Because when I first made the transition, I was like I said, I was eating lean meats and greens and vegetables and stuff, and I was telling everybody, like even my trainer was like, people say, Tobias, there's another level to this, and I was like, yeah, man, but I'm already sacrificing everything. I'm not eating bad. I'm eating lamb chops. I'm eating Alaskan king crab legs. I'm eating salads. I'm eating a pot of greens. I'm eating vegetables, string beans, black eyed peas, but not. And he used to tell me there was an others level to it. So now being on the other side of it, I can see and tell the difference, and there is a tremendous amount of difference in your body structure, your mental, everything about it, the vibrational feel that you get from the foods and stuff is very important. But yeah, man. So my brother Key here is getting on board, and I think what we're trying to do is probably get you into this lifestyle, but you're still gonna train, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are your goals like as far as training? Like, where do you want to take it?
I'm actually trying to go in for a show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to compete in men's physique.
Yes.
But it's like so many levels to it, and then I
is that a weight class or is it just like levels of like experience?
So what do you mean?
Like, how does, like, when you're in boxing, you have different weight classes, but like, you know, in body sculpting or bodybuilding, is it weight classes, or is it just like, all right, you're a beginner, these guys have been training for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like, damn, they've been training for 15 years. I'm not there.
Right.
I've been training for 6 years straight.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Is that how it works, or?
That's absolutely how it works.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
by experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. So I guess you would be in the novice kind of realm or whatever.
Yeah.
That's interesting, then, man. What do you think are some of the hardest areas for you as far as changing right now? Like, when you see your lifestyle and where you want to be, what do you think are some of the hard areas that you're like, all right, this is an obstacle right here? Because, like, for me, I tell you straight up, like, first 3-4 days, I was making stir fries. I was like, oh man, and I'm a really good cook. Well, I'm sorry, I don't even want to say that. I really enjoy good food. I want to tell you, I really enjoy good food. So, like, you know, the first day I'm making a stir fry, you know, I let wifey do what she wanted. I made her food because I'm the cook in the house. So I made the food for her, and she has salmon and whatever. And day 4, because I was making stir fries every day, I was like, I'm making stir fry, I'm good. This is good, baby. Ain't nothing. Day 4, I woke up and my body was like, give me another stir fry. Give me another stir fry, and I'm gonna jack you up. And I was like, wow. I was like, uh-oh. I got nervous because I didn't know what to eat. I did not know what to eat. 4 days of stir fries, and day 5, day 4, I woke up and I feel it in my body. My body was like, I do not want another stir fry. They was like, do not give me no more sauteed vegetables. I don't want it. So I had to kind of like go out and discover more recipes and get some more recipes under my belt, because I had a lot of recipes on the other side, but I had to get more recipes. So what do you think are like the obstacles that you might be what's some of the hardest obstacles in front of you right now?
Oh man. Just I'm a guy from Trinidad and Tobago. My family's from there.
Trini.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big ups. And I love my oxtails, man.
Yeah.
I love my oxtails.
I miss oxtails.
I love my oxtails, I love my curry chicken.
Yeah.
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 But
oxtails, chicken, curry chicken.
Curry chicken.
Now I got something for that curry chicken. I already know.
Yeah.
I gotta experiment on how I can make something, in the oxtail-ish feel. I gotta experiment on there. But you really think, of course, your curry chicken and stuff. So like, all right, you're home right now, you're on a normal day, and you knowing that you want to go plant-based and you're doing this, but the curry's calling you, the chicken calling you. Is it something you made, or is it a place you go to?
Nah, it's probably something I made.
Okay, so you're all right. So you're your own worst enemy.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
And that's fair. We're creatures of habit, so it's just developing, getting the knowledge and developing new patterns. I call it a pattern.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
It's very hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's very hard.
But I'm gonna see it through, because this is a change that I want to make.
Good.
And I love animals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really do. Like,
that's a side effect. That's a side effect for me, because I did this spiritually and I did it, the way I was feeling. And then after like 4 or 5 months, I'm like, oh shit, no animal had to die for me to eat, to survive. And that was like it was a sidebar for me. It wasn't even something I was thinking of consciously as it was going on in the beginning. What do you think is going to be like some of the things that are going to affect you when you're trying to make this, during your training, I should say? Like, what do you think, how this is going to affect your training?
I'm definitely going to drop weight.
Yeah.
And
how you feel about that?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah. How you feel about it?
All right. Honestly, like, it's where, like, I'm like, damn, kid, like, do you really want to go plant-based? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because this is something I want to do. Like, I'm competing against guys that's eating meat and, so what, like, how am I gonna
match up?
So
compare, yeah.
And I don't want to think like that, but damn, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to.
But why do you want to do this? Because, what is it? What is the thing that you feel where you are that you want to, that you're reaching for? What's that thing?
The thing that I'm reaching for.
And it doesn't have to be clear, but there's you have to ask the question to get the answer.
Yeah.
And you're asking that question. You keep asking it like, damn, I want to go plant-based. I want to. And I guess you said it's the mental health and, just the inside out kind of feeling, right? Is that what you're thinking? Or? Because I'm wondering, because when I'm, we have these hurdles and obstacles in front of us, these barriers, and it has to be something that we conquer because we know where we want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what is it like, the mental health, I got that part. What's that thing that's pushing you to really want to look for this space?
It's honestly like my mental health.
Okay.
It really is. It really is my mental health. Like,
that's good.
Just getting my insides right. Like,
nice.
My heart. Like, I have a heart murmur. My heart skips a beat.
Okay.
I'm forgetting things a lot.
Okay.
And I'm just like, damn, like, I want to make a change.
But adjust. Okay, and that's
change.
That's good. That's good. And sometimes that change is your higher calling you.
Yeah.
It's calling for you. You're better. Like it happens for me. You know, we all got bad habits and stuff, and I mean, you know, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I could ascend more. I know I could do more. Like I know I can be more in alignment with my truest potential.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a good one. That's a really, 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 really good one. So we know that the oxtail is gonna be hard to give up.
Yeah.
We know that the curry goat is gonna be hard. No, not curry chicken. My bad. Curry chicken.
Curry goat too.
Yeah.
Curry goat.
Oh, you do the curry goat?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So right now, what are the meats that you're consuming right now?
Salmon.
Okay.
Steak, grilled chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of chicken. Yeah. That's about.
Turkey?
I don't do the pork. I do turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
And steak. The beef is only in the steak form, or you doing beef burgers or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beef burgers too.
Okay. All right. So, you know, I'm gonna tell you straight up. There's gonna be a fight for your soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna have the good angel and you're gonna have the bad angel. And what happens a lot with the sugar cravings, the meat cravings and stuff, these are just those worms in there. And we're creatures of habit that are calling for you, that are saying, give me what I want. You know, give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know, one of the things too, especially being from the Caribbean, you know, you have family. You know, you got Thanksgiving, you know, you got your aunt or your somebody coming by, they making the curry chicken and all that. How do you think this transition for yourself is gonna like really affect your family? Like that family dynamic that way?
Honestly, I'm out with my family right now, so, you know, I'm on my own.
Okay.
So, you know, like...
So you're calling the shots.
Yeah, so that puts me in a good position.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm really excited, man, about this. You know, the transition for me took me about 3 to 4 months. And, you know, you say you're concerned about the weight loss. But I tell people out there, you know, the thing about what happens, your body breaks down and then it builds back up with new material. Yeah. So, like, there will be a transitional space where you're like, whoa, what's going on here? And then you kind of like get to a space where you plateau, and then the body kind of cleanses everything out, and then it starts building it back up with, you know, with different material. Right. With different material.
Is it replacing? Is it just it's a trade?
Yeah, it's pretty much it's you know, the different you know, you're getting proteins from your peas and your seeds and your, you know, the nuts and the, you know, those things. And you know, a lot of times what I notice about people, a lot of time we're not even fat as much as we're inflamed from the meat, the processed food, the cheese, the dairy. We're not even really fat as much as we're inflamed. The inflammation that's in the joints and stuff that's happening from the meat, the processed food, the dairy, and the cheese. So that's something to look at. That's why, like, even from my appearance, some of y'all might have known me from One Life to Live, or even Empire. You know, I wasn't plant-based when I did Empire, and you know, I fluctuate. I'm 8 pounds lighter than I normally would be. I'm normally, well, prior to plant-based, I would fluctuate between 208 and 213, always trying to reach the goal of 205. Could never reach 205. Now I fluctuate between 200 and 205. You know what I mean? And then if I'm running a lot, I broke the 190. I hit 199. And it was like, wow, but that's from a lot of running, when I'm doing a lot of running. But even today, like, you know, I weigh myself, I'm around like that 201 space. Okay. Which is cool, and I feel great. But I do know that I'm 8 pounds lighter. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about you being the first true to the core ambassador. Like I said, I see myself inside of you. And I remember there were people along the way that helped me, that guided me, that got me to push me to the next checkpoint. And it's important. So, you know, welcome aboard, man. I'm excited about it. I'm going to be on you. It's not going to be easy. But like I said, it will be worth it. And
I got
Yeah,
this.
man.
I got this.
And we want to take you guys with us, man. You know, like I said, we're gonna be body sculpting, and when you see Key, make sure you follow him. When you see Key on his social media and stuff, you're gonna see like, okay, yeah, this young man is on point, and he's got that natural charisma and magnetism that you know, that we all love and adore, man. So thank you to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like this page.
Thank you.
Tell a friend, tell another friend, tell a family member. This is
and
just
then tell a family member to tell another family member.
Yeah, exactly. This is just the beginning of the journey. You know, I will be putting up my acting and entertainment stuff at the same time, but mainly it's about us taking care of our insides, staying true to our core, and you know, breaking the generational curses. You know, this is generational wealth. You know, our health is our wealth. So that's the idea, is that, you know, you want to be able to pass these ideas and concepts to your kids, so as they coming up, they're not hooked on the sugar and hooked on the garbage and going to McDonald's all the time. That they can have a you know, clear thought on how to eat right. All right, that's it. I'm Tobias Truvillion. This is my main man Keith, and stay true to your core, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.